my brother Matt. My name is Nick Jackson, and you are watching the No Gimmicks podcast.
Well, you're listening to the No Gimmicks.
Well, you're listening.
It's a podcast. You listen to it.
Yeah, you get the point. Too sweet, man. Boom!
Too sweet, baby. Yeah. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Todd Smith here once again with yet another episode of No Gimmicks podcast. So this week we're gonna recap ROH Supercard of Honor 11. As you know, last weekend was a jam-packed weekend of wrestling. We had several shows taking place, especially from the state of Florida. We had the NXT TakeOver Orlando, of course, WrestleMania 33, but this show kind of tended to get a little bit overlooked. But we honestly believe that it should not have, as it probably offered the best wrestling action out of all the shows which took place over the past weekend. So we're going to give you a good, bad, and the ugly recap of ROH Supercard of Honor 11. So let's get right into it. So in the first match of the evening of ROH Supercard of Honor 11, we had the villain Marty Scurll taking on Adam Cole, baby. So the good here, Marty Scurll retains his ROH TV title in a successful defense against Adam Cole by utilizing his chicken wing, which is also named after one of my favorite snack foods, by the way. The bad here, the fact that Adam Cole suffers a consecutive loss on two major ROH shows, losing the world title to Christopher Daniels at the ROH 15th anniversary show and in this match here. And then the ugly, of course, Marty Scurll had the luxury of making Adam Cole's fingers snap, crackle, and pop. Ouch. So in the second match of ROH Supercard of Honor 11, we had the last real man, Silas Young, and the Beer City Brews are taking on the two-man version of the Kingdom, comprised of Matt Taven and Vinny Marseglia. The good here, nice showing out of Silas and the Beer City Bruiser. We even got to see the big man take flight by hitting the cannonball from off the apron. Now the bad here, the Kingdom, they have just been hit with a major brush of bad luck lately. First they lose TKO Ryan at the ROH 15th anniversary show. Then in result of that, they actually had Silas team with them in a losing effort to Bully Ray and the Briscoes, where they lost the ROH 6-man tag titles. Then they turn around at ROH Supercard of Honor 11 and they lose to Silas Young and the Beer City Bruiser. So when do these guys regain their momentum? The ugly here comes towards the finish of the match, where Vinny Marseglia has his victory cigar in his mouth, and then him and Silas basically swap spit by them exchanging the cigar from one to another. Yuck. So in this next match here for the ROH 6-man tag titles, we have Bully Ray and the Briscoes taking on Hangman Adam Page and God, that being the Gorillas of Destiny from the Bullet Club. So we had a cool storyline going into this match here. Not very well known to very many folks, but Bully Ray actually was responsible for training the Gorillas of Destiny, and this was the first time that they ever faced each other in a match. The bad here, I would say, is yet another loss for the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club has just been racking up a string of losses to opponents here, especially on this show here, ROH Supercard of Honor 11. So it's kind of interesting to see when they're going to snap out of this funk and be able to pick up a couple of victories. The ugly in this one, I must say, is Bully Ray hit a crossbody. Now, I know in a way that might seem cool, but it just looked so awkward when he executed it. That had to be the ugly for our match here. And then I would say the ugly has to have been when Jay Lethal used the cowbell to open Cody up, and he dug it into his skin. The blood started flowing from off his forehead, and he takes the blood and wipes it all over himself onto his t-shirt. Gnarly, I must say. The ugly here, so apparently the reason for replacing Kenny King temporarily in the Rebellion with Shane Taylor is the fact that Kenny King has left Ring of Honor temporarily to go film for The Bachelorette. Yeah, that's about all I can say about that. So this next match here really kind of picked up where our last match featuring the three tag teams left off. We had Punishment Martinez taking on Kazarian. I'm really starting to become a fan of this guy, Punishment Martinez. It's not every day that you find someone who's 6'7" and a high flyer and has striking abilities from the martial arts that they studied earlier on in their life. So this matchup here, the bad I would have to say, I'm a bit confused by this one. Let's flash back here to ROH 15th anniversary here. So Frankie Kazarian won a six-man mayhem match, which guaranteed him a #1 contendership at the ROH TV title. Flash forward here to ROH Supercard of Honor 11. Adam Cole is facing Marty Scurll for the TV title, yet Frankie Kazarian is matched up in a losing effort to Punishment Martinez. Not sure maybe if I missed something here, but I'm not sure when he's going to get his title shot or if his title shot somehow wound up in the hands of Adam Cole. So, the ugly to this one is, prior to the match, Punishment Martinez, he comes out donning red leather pants and he nails a spin kick on a cheeseburger who his partner Will Ferraro left him in the hands of Punishment Martinez to face his wrath. And due to the fact that this guy's got the long dark hair, he's sporting the red leather pants, the crowd actually starts chanting Nakamura at him in reference to Shinsuke Nakamura of the WWE NXT fame, now WWE SmackDown. So, yeah, he even had to kind of break character there for a second and kind of laugh at the crowd. But yeah, a guy like that who's supposed to be pure evil incarnate, smiling at the crowd, doesn't quite work out, so that's the ugly. So this match here definitely was one of my top 3 matches of ROH Supercard of Honor 11. We had Volador Jr. from CMLL tagging up with Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin. Their opponents were Dragon Lee, also from CMLL, and Jay White. Hope that you did not blink an eye during this match, because if you did, you probably missed a decent amount of action. These 4 guys brought it and unleashed a high-flying aerial assault throughout this match. No doubt, I enjoyed the action in this one, but I must admit, this would have to be the bad of this one. It did become a bit of a spot fest at times. And although I must say I was a huge fan of this match, not exactly sure what happened in the finish. I would say that this is the ugly. I think when Volador Jr. went up to execute the Hurricane Rana from off the top ropes, somehow he botched that and he wound up wrapping his legs around the torso of Jay White. And he almost kind of delivered kind of like a half like Hurricane Rana body scissors type maneuver. It just did not quite look right. So that would have to be my ugly of this match here. Bridging German suplex attempt by Dalton Castle, where he kicked him in his quad. And it was kind of an awkward roll-up that he used to secure him in the pin to win the match. And I must say, no disrespect to Dalton Castle, but that was not pretty. So on to our main event of ROH Supercard of Honor 11. I must say, I checked out a GIF on one of the forums that I'm a part of on Facebook, and I saw a GIF of Matt Hardy pushing Matt Jackson off a ladder, then him landing on the middle rope and doing a full somersault on the Jeff Hardy who was laying on some tables outside the ring. I was just like, wow, I've got to check this match out here. So the good of this ladder match, excellent usage of both the tables and the ladders by both tag teams. Also, we received proper closure for the Hardy Boys for their short but memorable run in ROH. Excellent showing of a sign of respect between both teams. They both shook hands as the Hardy Boys handed the Young Bucks the ROH tag titles and told them that they were the best tag team that they have ever faced. And the crowd was just eating it up. They were loving every second of it. Basically, this also seals the fact that the Bullet Club finally get a win on this show here, because as I had said, the Bullet Club has suffered a number of losses, so they cap off the night in the main event with a win, and they walk away with some titles. So proper closure for the Hardys, also a big win for the Young Bucks, who are members of the Bullet Club. Moving on to the bad here. So once it pretty much word had gotten out that the Hardys were going to be signing with the WWE and showing up possibly at WrestleMania the next night, it was basically a foregone conclusion that they were going to be dropping the tag belts to the Young Bucks. But still, you just kind of have to tune in and see how this chaos was all going to unfold. And trust me, it was worth the watch. The ugly here, my goodness. Matt Jackson damn near killed himself in this match. I'm just shocked that this guy was standing on his own 2 feet to exchange a sign of respect with the Hardys at the conclusion of the match. He wasn't getting stretchered out or actually being ushered out of the arena by a medical staff. These guys, I had the chance to meet them at ROH Mayhem. 2 small guys, but they are just able to take an unrealistic amount of punishment. And the amount of spots that they took in this match, especially the one with Matt Jackson, where he fell off the ladders through some tables on his backside there on the floor. I'm just like, wow, how that guy was able to get back up from that and then take another bump through a table is just absolutely unbelievable to me. But yeah, this was by far my favorite match of the night of ROH Supercard of Honor 11. So on the no gimmicks scale, I give ROH Supercard of Honor 11 a 4.25 out of 5, building upon the trend of ROH solid shows that we've seen for Ring of Honor here in 2017. Manhattan Mayhem 6, the ROH 15th anniversary show, and they just keep on seeming to get better and better. That's why I truly believe that ROH offers one of the most solid wrestling products out there. Thank you for joining us for this edition of the No Gimmicks Podcast. Please subscribe to our official YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/No Gimmicks Podcast. Please like our page on Facebook. Also follow us on Twitter. And remember, sharing is caring. Please share our episodes with pro wrestling fans, also family and friends. So, thank you for tuning in. We are No Gimmicks, No Image, all wrestling, all the time.